Come sip something, come smoke something. You is now tuned into the Killer Mix podcast.
The Killer Mix.
Dark skin living in this country, never comfortable. Hard to fit in when the crowd never loving you. Still I'm with the package, now I'm messing with these addicts. Blue and red lights really got the scene dramatic. Call me with some damn dope in the automatic. I ain't even bust my gun, man, I did it for the status.
Gotta get to the bag, get this paper, and finally be somebody in this world. I gotta get to the bag, get this paper, and finally live the life that I deserve. I gotta get to it.
Early morning grinding 9 to 5. Gotta do it cause my brother, he just caught a dime. Anytime he stays safe when he hit my line. All this killing in the streets got me traumatized.
And I got my special guest with me today,
Charlie Royal.
Okay, Mr. Charlie Royal. How you doing today? Let's start off there.
I'm doing good, man. I'm happy to be here. Pleasure to be here, man. Just grinding away, man. Grateful every day, man.
Okay. For y'all that don't know, and for y'all that do know, Charlie, he has a clothing line. I just found out he actually makes music as well, so I'm definitely going to have to tap into him because that song was pretty hard, you know what I mean? I might ride home to that shit.
Shit, man, motivation.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you. That shit made me want to get up and go get some money or something, man. You know what I mean? But how did it all start?
Man, it all started in a 2F apartment in Bronx, New York, man. Really, I used to live in Cedric Projects right down University Ave. And, you know, like, growing up in the Bronx as a kid especially, I didn't realize how close I was to hip-hop, how close I was to the culture, you know what I'm saying? And then going to school, I went to Catholic school, you know, walking home, you know, seeing the dudes on the block and all these different things, you know, it inspires you, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I moved to Florida, you know, I got a whole different attitude about life, you know what I'm saying? Like, for people who are from New York, you know, that should never leave you. You know what I'm saying? It stick with you forever. You know what I'm saying?
That ass. I got a few New York friends, man.
Yeah, man. It don't leave you. Like, you could live there just a few years and it's gonna stick with you. So that's how kind of like the hip hop bug got in me. You know what I'm saying? By the time I was in like middle school, like my friend, I wasn't making music yet, but my friend was like, yo, like you got all this hip hop knowledge, like you like music, like why don't you put it to use? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, like I was like, I was like, man, you know what? Let me do it. And then he taught me how to make music. I was like, I bet. And then I always was one that like fashion. You know what I'm saying? My brothers used to laugh at me the way I used to dress when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? They used to be like, you don't know how to put an outfit together. And I used to tell them I'm a fashion futurist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand the outfit. Mind you, my fits were extremely bad.
How you used to dress? Give me one outfit.
I'll give you one as a kid, and my brothers always bring this up. Yo, bro, I was at a baseball field. Mind you, I'm like 6 or 7. I'm at a baseball field. I'm wearing cleats, baseball pants, a T-shirt, and a blazer. And the jersey, they don't even make sense. But then, you know, they'd be roasting me, and I'd be like, yo, I was out there going to be MVP and make the deal. You know what I'm saying? That's how I replied. But nah, man, for real though, like, you know, I'm the youngest of 4, so I got a bunch of older brothers who are always like my idols, like, you know, like super fly guys. So like I would say I got my style from them. You know what I'm saying?
You the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that's how I really started, and then, you know, having good older brothers that support you and mentor you and the things that you want to do, instead of laughing at you or clowning you, they be like, nah, you want to make music? All right, I'm going to have you take it serious. You want to do clothing? This is the way you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And in both those aspects, I had different brothers that taught me how to do it. Okay. Like, I had one older brother that was like doing clothes, and he's like, all right, well, this is how you cut vinyl. This is how you heat press. Then I got another brother who was a DJ, and he was like, all right, you want to make music? All right, well, this is how you rap. This is how you formulate a song. This is how you carry yourself in a studio. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the dude who's freezing when they tell you to write something on the spot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So little things like that I was exposed to at a real young age.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old is your oldest brother, if you mind me asking?
Oh man, my oldest brothers are like, I don't want to say like 35 and like 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I got another one that's like
definitely.
29. You know what I'm
Word,
saying?
word,
So
word.
yeah.
Okay, so being the youngest, growing up, you see your brothers already got the hustle in them,
Yeah.
the inspiration to keep going and being able to start their own business and everything.
Facts.
Is
Even to my pops. My pops had his own business. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like,
So
my
you was basically bred it from a family of entrepreneurs.
yeah. So pops was a carpenter. You know what I'm saying? So he owned his own antique. He used to, how do you say? He used to refine antique furniture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like he did stuff for like Martin Scorsese. He used to do stuff like just for like rich people. He used to work in Manhattan. So he used to do
Yeah.
stuff for like rich people in that market. Like, oh, I want this couch for 10 bands. Oh, I got it for you. Oh, I need it refined. It's old and it's messed up. I need someone to bring it back to life.
Yeah.
That's what he would do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So he taught me how to he taught all of us how to be a boss first, and he gave us all of our first boss lessons.
Most
And the
definitely.
first one he told me was that there's gonna be good months, there's gonna be bad months. There's gonna be months where you're not coming home with everything, but you gotta pay everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was when I seen that, when he showed me that, because we used to go to work with him. He used to like have a floor in like a warehouse, and he used to have all these dudes work for him, and we was mad young, but he used to take us to the bank. All right, boom, he take out bread to pay people for the day. You know what I'm saying? So and I thought that was dope. Looking back at it, I wasn't realizing what he was teaching us. You know what I'm saying? So when we moved to Florida, the business didn't really keep going because it's like the market way different in Florida than Manhattan.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, but nah, man, it was definitely a lot of early lessons from him as well.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So you grew to be able to create your own clothing line and make your own music at that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So what age did you start that? What age would that spark in you and you was like, you know what, I'm gonna start Royal Clothing. You know what I mean?
What age that I start that? I want to say like I was like 18 or 19. You know what I'm saying? Because originally it was an idea. It was a brand for me and all my brothers. We was all gonna do a brand together, and then. Cause I was doing the music, I was like, yo, like I need to at my shows, I want to start having merch tables.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So like, what can I do to that people will buy into me? So that's why it's called Royal Lifestyle, because my last name, stage name is Royal. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And that comes from my real last name. So like, my real last name is Reyes.
Okay.
And Reyes means kings in Spanish, and kings are royal. And my mom has 3 sons, you know what I'm saying? So like, kind of like the story of the 3 kings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that in our family. So like, it was kind of like a play on words, you know what I'm saying? And I like that. And then it's for me, it's a good message, you know what I'm saying? To talk to people every day. Like, hey, you want to, like, the way I tell people, I'm like, yo, like, you a ruler of your life, every single person. So you a king of your life. I'm a king of my life. You know what I'm saying? She a queen of her life. She a queen of her life. They rule their world. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So and that's how I want you to feel when you put my clothes on.
Most definitely.
sure.
Most definitely. That's deep. What makes you keep going? What gets you up in the morning and says, you know what I mean, I gotta make this happen?
Easy. I never quit. I'm never satisfied. I'm not. I've always been the guy with like mad ambition to the point where I lose friends because. Not because you did me dirty, not cause you whack or whatever. It's cause that my ambition is so high and I'm trying to go so far. You might get left behind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really might. And I got all love for you. Catch me on the flip side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna stick around and just sit here. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things I want to do and experience. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wait for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't wait for nobody. Because I'm also on God's timing, not mine. But God be showing me signs like, yo, like, time is now. You know what I'm saying? Got to take it. You know what I'm saying? Or take the chance. And I also never been afraid to take risks. So, like, I need risk takers on my team. You know what I'm saying? I need people that aren't afraid to fail. I hate people that are afraid to fail. Why? You know what I'm saying? It's just a lesson. You know what I'm
No,
saying? It's just,
definitely.
you know, how, like, you ain't gonna find out what's behind the wall if you don't go. So, yeah,
Definitely.
that's what gets me up going in the morning. And also, like, you know, getting older in my life and getting to, you know, work jobs that I love and actually have a career besides my clothing brand. All those things, it's like, all right, like I wake up in the morning and I live my dream. You know what I'm saying? I wake up in the morning. On my days off. I'm busting out clothes all day. I'm packing orders or I'm thinking of ideas of how can I further these things. I'm not worried about what people are doing. Every day I wake up and I live my dream. That's what really keeps me going. And the way to keep my dream going is if I keep going. You know what I'm saying? If I stop, then I'm gonna be disappointed and regretful in the future. So don't stop.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. You definitely got that love and support on your team. You
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? Even you just getting up going and showing everybody, like, you know what I mean? I could keep on pushing. I could keep on grinding. You know what I mean? This ain't going to stop. And even, you know what I mean? Because you performed I performed. You was a vendor at our showcase.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that was definitely a good look. What was your feeling going into that?
Honestly, I really wanted to see what the artist had. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to too many shows in Connecticut. So like I'm like, all right, let's see what these artists got. You know what I'm saying? And really trying to, and if you know anything about fashion, the only way to truly expand your brand is to engage a musical artist. You know what I'm saying? Like Dapper Dan said that he was like, you want your shit to blow up, you gotta connect with the artist. You gotta have them wear it so all their followers, you know, or their people, you know, will see your brand. You know what I'm saying? Because if they wearing it and they love them, then they're like, oh, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You know, most definitely. Have you had any artists start wearing your clothes or anything that you'll say?
Not artists, but we actually had a WNBA player cop a shirt. She plays for the Connecticut Sun.
Okay.
Tiffany Hayes. She
Okay.
bought it a couple months ago. She posted it. She wore it on a walkout. You know, like a walk into the arena. So that was dope.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
How do you feel with, you know, you making your clothing brand and everybody else has a clothing brand as well? How do you feel like you stand out within your clothing brand alone?
Yeah, brand identity for sure. I feel like my brand got a message. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I stand out that way. You know what I'm saying? I got a message. It stand for something. You know what I'm saying? It's not just words on a shirt. You know what I'm saying? It started off like that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the more I learned about it, people sometimes, yeah, they like the clothes, but people want to buy into the message of what your brand means. So when you wear it, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the luxury brand, you know what I'm saying, that just makes you feel like you upper class, but it's like, nah, this shirt got a message. I wanna rock that. You know what I'm saying? That I think that's what makes my brand stand out for sure.
Okay. What's your end goal in all of this?
My end goal really is to one day, you know, have my own design studio where I could make and manufacture all my clothes. You know what I'm saying? I could and market it as well. You know what I'm saying? I want to have like a place where like my team can come and be like, all right, let's all build here, let's work here. You know what I'm saying? And then I can, you know, do a photo shoot in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's really my end goal. You know what I'm saying? It really just like a warehouse for my space. You know what I'm saying? To make enough money to be able to keep that going. You know what I'm saying? Because in our day and age, you know, like shit get hot and cold quick. It could do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I'm really at the point where like I want to keep expenses as low as possible till it's time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I use that the same with my business. You know what I'm saying? Like I started off with, you know, 10 shirts. You know what I'm saying? Now we do bundles by the 80. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And gotta be not afraid to take that risk, but also be able to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm still trying to get there. I'm trying to get to the point where I could quit my career. You know, and I could be like, you know what? I don't want to work for y'all no more. I don't want to deal with y'all no more. You know what I'm saying? I want to just make clothes. I just want to make fire shit every day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get to that point.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
As long as you keep that working and moving.
Yeah, man.
And keep on like making your connections as you is already and already started too, dude.
Thanks.
You definitely gonna get there.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to play this game with you. We play this game with the guests when they come up here.
Right.
We call it the Red Cup Special. You know what I mean? I got some questions in the book. I mean, in the cup.
Cup.
And We gonna, answer some
I pick 'em?
questions. Yeah, you pick them. Don't look now.
And I read them?
Just pick one. And we're gonna pick 3. You read them.
I read them? All right.
We're gonna pick 4. I'll give you 4.
Shorts or pants? Pants for sure.
Pants for sure. Why?
I'm not gonna while I'm wearing shorts, but honestly, I don't really like showing my legs all the time. You know what I'm saying? And pants are just more comfortable. Shorts usually got not as deep pockets, and my pockets be fat.
So, so if you could wear pants all year round, you would.
Yeah, for sure. Like I growing up in Florida, like I would wear pants all year to the point where I'm like, all right, it's too hot right now. I need to wear shorts. You know what I'm saying? But everything in Florida is air conditioned. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're not outside all day, you can wear pants.
All right. Let's see another one.
Another one.
No peeking.
All right, peeking. New female artist or old female artist? That's a great question. I'm a new school type of cat, so I'm gonna go new school. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we got like a renaissance of women artists right now. So like back then we didn't. We had the Nicki, we had the Kim, we had the Foxy, and that's all I could think of on top of my head. I could name 20 right now, girls right now that's booming. You know what I'm saying? That's going harder than the guys. You know what I'm saying? So definitely new school females.
Okay, most definitely. Thank you, peeking.
New music or old music? Damn, they trying to get me. This is an old head question. Man, yeah, that's a great question. I'm gonna go with what's old. Like Kanye graduation old?
Like
90s?
I would say like 90s before 2000s.
New music.
New music.
'Cause-
All right, I'll
'cause-
say
'cause
before
you-
2005.
Still new music because I'm not that old, and the music that hits me the most personally is the ones I grew up with. The shit I seen drop, digest and really feel it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I had to go back and do the Illmatic research, the Reasonable Doubt, all that. I did that in middle school. Like I did what I think. Like if you want to do hip hop or you really want to understand hip hop culture, like that's why I can't stand when they be in the interviews like I don't listen to Biggie. Like motherfucker, you should. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to go back and do that research. So I really went through all 90s hip hop. I was like, I'm listening to every album they got. I want to listen to best rappers only.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to like Onyx and like Sticky Fingers. You know what I'm saying? Not that I was hating on them. Like I wasn't. I did it.
Sticky fingers. Yeah.
Like I wasn't listening to them. So I'm saying I went back. I listened to every single Hove album, every Nas album, every Tupac album, every Biggie album, every The Roots album, every Tribe Called Quest. I could go down the list. I did it. Everybody who's at top, every Dr. Dre album, Snoop Dogg album, everybody you at the top of your game. I listened to every one of their albums because I need to know what was they doing in the 90s. How was they rapping?
Yeah.
Have this been done before? Like these stories that I'm writing in middle school, I'm like, damn, nobody's ever written this on a song. You know what I'm saying? They probably have. You know what I'm saying? So those things, but like like definitely new music, man. Like, even though Kanye be off the deep end these days, but I grew up a big Kanye fan, a big Jay fan. Everybody loved Drake. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Drake first came out and it was hitting my soul differently in middle school. It was So Far Gone and shit was different. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would say new music.
Most definitely.
Long answer to that one.
You good, man. Another one.
I took two. Online or offline shopping? These are great questions. Wow. I would say, what's crazy? I feel like I always want to be in person when I buy, but I feel like, I find more heat online because I'm the type of dude who wants to wear the shit nobody got. You know what I'm saying? The exclusivity you're not going to really necessarily find at the store. You're going to find what everybody's shopping at. I hate going places and I'll be like, damn, I got that shirt. I don't like feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel like, damn, well, you got it. That's how I want to feel. So,
Okay.
So I would say I want to be there in person to fit it on.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get my exclusive shit online for sure. So we're going to go online.
Okay.
And I get to support more black-owned businesses that way. You know what I'm saying? Or smaller businesses.
We're going to do one more.
All right, These questions are good. This game good. Hoodies or jackets? Wow. I would say if you would have asked me this question like before I moved to Connecticut, I would have said jackets. But yo, it gets cold in the winter, man. I need a heavyweight hoodie.
Okay.
I needed one until like June this year. It was kind of hectic. I'm not gonna lie. My blood's still thin.
I'm telling you. Man, I want to thank you for coming out. I want to thank you for coming to even play our game, showing love, showing support to the showcase, everything that we got going on. We got way more stuff going on, so this will never be our last time working together. You know,
of course, man. Appreciate you having me.
I want you to let everybody know where you from, where they can find you at. Man,
Charlie Royal on all social media, so that's at Charlie Royal. Charlie is spelled with 2 E's, CHARLIEE, Royal. You know what I'm saying? The brand, everything, Royal Lifestyle Clothing. That's where you're gonna find. That's our IG. Then our website is gonna be Royal Lifestyle Shop. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're gonna get all your fly exclusive garments. We got drops all summer. We still got drops to keep going. You know what I'm saying? We probably got 4 or 5 more drops. We're already cooking up the fall. Fashion show coming in November. Stop playing.
Oh my goodness. Once again, man, this is the Killer Mix podcast. I got my boy Charlie Royal. Make sure y'all search him up. Y'all spell Charlie right, because I got it wrong. Okay, so I don't want to tell everybody that, but make sure y'all spell it right. You know what I mean? I want to give a big shout out to Dream Killer Records for always keeping the lights on and sponsoring the Killer Mix podcast. And that's it. We out.
Let's go.